Hey, chemistry folks. We're in week 4, and week 4, we're beginning on Module 2. Module 2 is the group of chapters 4, 5, 6, and stoichiometry. And so chapter 4 is where we are beginning. Here you do see a module overview of this module 2, which includes the next several weeks' material. And so you can see that overview here. We're going to go ahead and look at the overview for this week. Here is what we're doing, and again, you see the same sort of pattern. We've sort of fallen into this pattern. It's perfectly normal this week. We have our lecture assignment, which is chapter 4, and in lab, we're doing experiment 3. You finished up the post-lab on experiment 2 already, and be looking for those, be asking me if you've got any questions on those. We don't put a corrections video up for the post-lab. By the end of the week, you will have an experiment 4 pre-lab assignment due. And experiment 4, which we're doing next week, goes hand in hand with the material you're learning in the lecture material this week and next. So by the end of the week, when you begin working on your experiment 4 pre-lab assignment, it's going to tie in nicely with our chapter 4 material. So that's good. All right, so let me come back here to week 4. Let me go on out to week 4, February 6th, beginning February 6th. So over here on the left, there is my week 4. There's the overview where we are here. There's the lecture material. There's the lab material. Same as it has been. With your lecture, there is a pre-lecture assignment that you work on as you after reading the textbook, and you can use the textbook to help you find those answers meant to be answered quickly. Their chapter 4 guided lecture material with handouts. Pay attention to these handouts. One is in a Word document format and the other is in a PDF format, so you can choose what downloads best to your computer. We have some slides, and then we have lecture videos. There are 6 lecture videos and then an additional one to help you with naming organic structures. And again, this lecture material is going to help you toward the end of the week when you begin working on your pre-lab for experiment 4. It goes hand in hand with that material. So that's our lecture material. We've got our lecture videos, post-lecture assignment, post-lecture adaptive follow-up assignment. For lab this week, again, you did finish up your pre-lab for experiment 3. I will have started grading these by the time you watch this, I'm sure. This link for the corrections video for experiment 3 will go live once those are graded, so come back and look for that. And that's going to help you as you prepare for experiment 3, which we're doing this Wednesday. So there's just one video that we'll watch. There's the report. There's the Dropbox with the report sheet. You also can grab the report sheet from last week's material where you were looking at your pre-lab. You can always get the lab report sheets either from the pre-lab space from the previous week or from this week's Dropbox. But the Dropbox doesn't tend to open up until closer to lab time. Once we finish this experiment on Wednesday, we'll be turning it in before we leave lab that night. Then all you'll have left to do is a post-lab for experiment 3. Wait until you've seen the corrections video on your lab report. This goes live the day after lab, the morning after lab, early in the morning. Once you've submitted your lab report, watch that corrections video so that you can see what you missed. You will still have a copy of your lab report, so you can check it. You'll have already turned in the one that's getting graded, but you'll have your copy there so that you can check it as you watch this video and study it to take your post-lab quiz on experiment 3. There's actually nothing to turn into a Dropbox for this. It's chemical nomenclature, the naming of chemical compounds like we did in lecture last week. And so you are writing out the names of things and answering questions related to that. In addition, you will have a pre-lab for experiment 4 that is due on Sunday. So this will be due on Sunday, February 12th. There are handouts, again, a Word document or a PDF document, take your pick. and you will turn in this pre-lab assignment for experiment 4, which we are doing next Wednesday night. Not this week Wednesday, but week 5 on Wednesday. So hopefully you're getting settled into the pattern. Let me encourage you to put questions on the discussion board. Any question that you come up with on your Pearson homework, or any question from the textbook, or any question, whatever question you have, please post it as it comes up on the discussion board. I get to that as quickly as I can. Your classmates may be able to get to it more quickly than I can, but I do take it seriously. My job is seriously to look at that discussion board and answer those as quickly and thoroughly as I can. So let me encourage you to post there if you have any questions. I'll see you in class on Wednesday.